Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I'm the Hooded Lid and I have a new product to review, new to me. One of the joys of ordering from online is Sephora is getting some pretty decent foundation samples and I got some. So I got the Kosas, which I had never tried before, primarily because it's an oil. And unless every time someone gets a sample in store, they shake it up really well, I was thinking I probably wouldn't get the true consistency or maybe even the true color if I asked for a sample, and I don't know, it just wasn't that interesting to me. But I went ahead and got it. Now, I got 3 shades. I got 3, 5.5, and 8 something. I will put it down below. This is the color chart. And the 3 is a cool fair color, and the 5.5 is medium olive. So I'm going to mix them together. Something very strange, not that it matters, but the colors on the back of these are wrong. This is the 5.5 and this is the 3. It's something they could easily fix. I can't say I really understand it. I am going to do a teeny weeny little swatch. So first I'm going to show you what the 3 looks like. I have tried this 3 times before. This is the 3, and I had issues each time with my sunscreen. It's super tricky. I even tried it today and washed my face and started all over again. This is the 5.5. And now I'm just going to mix those together. Today I used something that was mineral, and there was a little balling and pilling going on. Okay, it's fussy and messy to do it this way. And it was just, it balled. It wasn't too terrible, but it kind of got bunchy in areas, but the sunscreen I was using had white. It left a little bit of white. It was not as bad as the sunscreens that I have done reviews on, but it was enough to show through. So I decided to wash my face and start all over again, and today I'm wearing the Purito, which I really love. And this is so pretty. I don't think you need a lot of it. You know, you can get a little bit more coverage. I'm going to put it under my eyes too. I might go without concealer today. We'll see. It feels lovely. It looks lovely. A little bunching right here. But I have to say, of the first time I don't remember what my sunscreen was, and then yesterday I tried it, and it was not good with the sunscreen. I think the problem yesterday was the fact that I let my sunscreen set up for hours. So I did all my skincare, my sunscreen, and I came back much, much later to finish it off with foundation. And I just think it was too dry. There wasn't any slip. And this time I let my sunscreen dry for 20 minutes. What a mess I'm making. So I'm just blending another batch. And it goes a long way. I just want to see how much I can build this up. So I'm just going to hit the red areas of my face. And right here where my glasses, you know, where I wear that paper towel so my glasses don't rub on the side of my face, of my nose, that is a little bit red. You have to figure out a glasses situation. We'll just take the rest down the neck. Unfortunately, I returned the Kosas foundation because the color just wasn't, there was something about it. When I put it on, it was way too yellow. And then as I blended it, the yellow dissipated, but so did the coverage. But it didn't crease. And I don't know, if I end up really loving this foundation and getting it, maybe I'll buy it again. But honestly, you guys, I really have gone to town on foundations. I've gotten 3 foundations in the past 3 weeks. Maybe a little longer. All right. I think it looks really, really pretty. If you don't like a dewy finish, obviously not. I'm getting a late start because, well, I tried it this morning and it didn't work so well. So it's noon, and usually if I do a comeback, I'm coming back at 3, no later than 3. We'll see what the light is like, and we'll get maybe a 4-hour wear out of it. I'm not going to powder it, but I am going to do my makeup, and we'll come back later on this afternoon. All right, I am back. It is easily 4, maybe 5 hours later. I wore my mask quite a bit today, but it stayed on. And I have to say, you guys, well, okay, the glasses rub off, right? That happens. But like I have some, lines across my forehead, and they did go into them a little bit, but they didn't go into my 11s, so it's not that bad. But I feel that it stayed on very well, even with a mask. My lipstick was all over my face when I took off my mask, but my foundation was on, and I really like this look. Now, I do have a lot of makeup on top of that. I have a lot of bronzer on, but I'm really impressed with this, and I have to say, if I hadn't just bought like 3 foundations, I got 2 Dior foundations, the Face and Body, and the Air Nude, the serum foundation that no one ever talks about, this one, which I love in the summertime, and I got the Shiseido Synchro Skin, which is a full coverage. So I feel like, beginning of the year, I got the Reboot and I got the Bite, and I really loved those and wore them pretty much exclusively. I just feel like maybe I can't, but if I was in the market, I would definitely want to try different colors. This color is the combination of 2 colors, so I would be hopeful that there would be something in between. Let me put on my glasses with my paper towel right here. So I am wearing the 3 and the 5.5. I don't know. I need a neutral, and the only neutral is 3.5. So the color tones are disappointing, but if I was in the market, I would love to be able to pick up a sample in a couple of different colors and see if I can find 1 bottle instead of 2. I really, really like the way it makes my skin look. And I like the way that it feels, and I like it. Now, I have not powdered my face at all, and it's pretty hot today, but I don't feel like I look any shinier than when I started. It does have a shiny skin-like, a little bit more than skin-like look. Some people call it radiant. To me, radiant's when there's a pearlized something or other going on. It like radiates from within. It's different than a shine. This has a shine to it more than a radiance, but my goodness. I don't know. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm thinking, maybe I need this. And then I wonder if the Reboot has a very similar finish. I wouldn't mind doing a head-to-head with them if I had the right color, so I don't look too weird wearing half my face one color and half my face the other. But I think you can build this up a little bit. I really do. That's all I can say. At the one point, I'm trying to give you as much information as possible, and then at the other point, I'm trying to convince myself that I do not need another foundation, but I really like this. Yay. So that's my review of the Kosas. To me, it doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel tacky. If you are oily, you might feel uncomfortable wearing something like this. If you're normal to dry, I think you might like it. And I feel like it has more coverage than people are giving it credit for. I really like the way it looks. That's what it comes down to. It doesn't feel drying. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel tacky. It's not thick. It kind of checks a lot of boxes for me in summertime. Now, I know for a lot of people, they become more oily in the summertime. I live in Los Angeles, which is basically a desert by the sea. So for us, my skin can get actually more dry this time of year because it's so arid and we don't get that offshore flow so much. We do a little bit in June, which is why it was so cloudy all the time last month. But after that, it's pretty dry here. So something like this, I like if you live in a desert community or in a desert area or New Mexico, Arizona, that kind of a thing. This might really float your boat. If you live somewhere where it's quite humid and you're oily, you might not like it. It might be a hot mess on you. But for me, I think it looks so pretty. Thumbs up. And that's going to wrap it up for my little review of the Kosas Tinted Oil Future of Foundation. Is that what they're calling it? I don't know if that's the title of it or not, but yes, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope it was helpful to you, and I hope you come back again. Until we meet again, be safe and smart, and I'm wishing you great health.